Few treats disappear as quickly or as deliciously as ice cream on a warm day. One moment is a sculpted scoop, the next is dripping down your hand. This collapse isn't poor design, it's physics in action. Ice cream is a carefully engineered form. It's a colloidal system of ice crystals, liquid water with sugars and proteins, fat globules, and countless air bubbles. Together, they create the creamy texture we love, but also makes the dessert inherently unstable. Melting begins the instant ice cream meets warmer air. Heat flows inward, targeting the fragile ice crystals that form its foundation. These crystals aren't pure ice. They sit in a sugary, salty mix that lowers water's freezing point. That means even at freezer temperatures, part of the ice cream is already unfrozen, so when heat arrives, melting starts immediately. Sugar plays a central role. It sweetens, but it also prevents a rigid ice lattice from forming. This freezing point depression makes ice cream softer and creamier, but also quicker to melt. Premium ice creams, richer in sugar, often collapse the fastest. As crystals melt, they release liquid water that dilutes the surrounding mix. This lowers the local freezing point, causing nearby crystals to melt more easily. The process snowballs. A slush mix forms before entire scoop gives way. Meanwhile, the fat network weakens. During churning, milk fat partially clumps together with proteins at its surface, forming a loose framework that traps air bubbles. At freezer temperatures, the fat is solid, but it softens just below room temperature. Once it does, the framework loses coherence, air escapes, and the foam collapses. Without that insulating air, the dessert becomes denser and conducts heat more efficiently, accelerating the meltdown. Different frozen treats behave differently. Gelato with less air and fat melts more slowly but more evenly. Frozen yogurt, with its altered fat content and acidity, follows another pattern. Commercial ice creams often add stabilizers like guar gum or carrageenan to slow collapse, but even these can't stop thermodynamics. Scooping itself speeds things up. A scoop has a large surface area compared to its volume, so heat enters rapidly. The outer layer liquefies, and that liquid carries heat to the core, creating a cascade of melting. For best serving, ice cream should be slightly warmer than freezer temperature, around -12 to -10 degrees Celsius. At this point, it's soft enough to scoop, yet stable enough to enjoy before physics wins. So why does ice cream melt so fast? Sugar lowers the freezing point, fat loses its grip, air escapes, and heat relentlessly flows in. The race to finish a cone before it collapses is really a race against thermodynamics, a sweet reminder that the most delightful things in life are also the most fleeting. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.